so normal and
trade. All of that solo queue in spring working out as Bono's going to find BDD. Red buff is active. Flash is going to be traded, and in goes Kuro to be delivered first blood, although he decides not to take it. And Kuro wagon wheel, though. That's going to be him dead. But eats through his biscuits.
Lead is coming.
It's going to be all right. Whoa, that's a big teleport.
TP's coming too.
All right, Decoy comes down. Rascal desperately wanting to just take one with him, but you're right. Clid is on his way in. Rascal just going to flash out of the way. And Kuro comes up. Oh no, the face check. Smeb immediately flashes. But there it is. Rascal just claps in. Bono's going to make his way in. Remember, he doesn't have flash either, as Kuro is going to be able to lock down that kill. It's looking to be a decent trade as the pillar is fantastic, but Kuro... Really, really cool stuff. It's one for the ages, but they're not playing here. It's Gen.G this time around as Smeb is looking to get solo killed again. That wagon wheel comes in and Rascal just kills him. This is a pretty good matchup for the old Malphite, but also one that Smeb probably should be playing a little bit differently.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the first time we can see Wukong versus Malphite.
Right now, the lane is over. It's done. As there's an ulti into the mid lane. Kuro does have his flashback available, but I don't know whether he even has an opportunity to use it, and he doesn't. BDD sends a Sandro, so dies for it.
Yeah, I mean, that was like...
Oh, in the meantime, Aiming is suffering from the year's disease. Kuro's going to come down, but not... Oh, very close. Tucson does survive in the end. Kuro decides that he's not actually able to take down Ruler with his, Severum Crescendum combo. Bono's down there. He also does not want to attempt anything. Smeb's going to spot as, oh, maybe we're going to get a bit of a face check here as Callan. See whether he finds the Cosmic Binding. He doesn't. And it's going to send Aphelios to the Death Chamber. Bono very happy to go on a magical journey. Says, thanks very much, Callan. One more auto is going to do it. And wasn't necessary to flash there.
Ruler died, so it was kind of trade, but Clid is still looking for topside.
Oh no, there's an ult available. And we don't even know whether Smeb has his decoy available just yet. There it is, Unstoppable Force comes down, collateral damage is in there, but Smeb has survived. Cyclone did about nothing, and there's the Emperor's Divide. Bono should be taken down here as Clid is right on top of him. Wild Growth comes through from Tucson though, and he will find the Glitter Lance to slow down Clid. Completely out of mana as Aiming turns up from the bottom side. All of these shields and heals are working out for Tucson's Lulu, who just comes. We'll see whether it's going to be his first loss on the champion or whether Kuro is going to continue as, oh my. So we're doing okay. In fact, the ultimate not even necessary out of the Trundle either. Rascal just ults away a little bit too early. And Smeb's going to grab some turret gold as Ruler finds himself aiming. And surely is going to bear down on this outer turret in the mid lane. That's going to go down. It's a trade for the outer on the bottom side.
Also got his 2 items.
Yeah, Aiming's really strong. And Kuro is pretty close to collecting his Lichbane as well, as Gen.G do start off this Drake. This might be the opportunity that KT are looking for. It is a good ward.
Maybe looking for it.
Though, as True Shot Barrage is going to land onto Kellen and BDD. Speaking of BDD, he's going to get himself out of the way as another Unstoppable Force has to be used defensively, but it buys them enough time to grab this Drake. Now Bono gets sped up with the Whimsy, but they are unable to get on.
Yeah, Gen.G is trying to get some older controls. That was kind of LPL-ish playstyle on the mid lane. Just tunnel into the mid lane. But it didn't work out, and Aiming is slowly just getting some control with Ezreal.
And I'm actually enjoying watching Aiming play this one out as Kuro sidesteps the Tempered Fate. Boots of Swiftness and the Lichbane is good as Aiming. Great finger work there, making sure he gets the Arcane Shift out. And there's a good pillar as Rascal should be going down here. There we go, Aiming locks down that kill, but Ruler is looking for Bono. He's frontlining as this one. And in goes the Cyclone. Smeb actually gets a good flank, but the Magical Journey is going to be enough to get them out.
I should try on that point, because all 5 members are still alive, and as you mentioned it, Bono didn't use ultimate there, so they could still fight.
Yeah, Arcane shift forward and most of the time die for it. But now he's Arcane shifting forward and there's Whimsy on him. There's giant shields coming through from Tucson. And there's the rest of his team peeling and it's working out as yeah, that's a kill delivered over, and that's the jungler as well. So some opportunities here for KT to try and grab Mountain Drake in 5 seconds or even the Baron. The Gen.G aren't going to be able to answer by getting any control back in that spot. So it looks like Gen.G are playing super far behind right now. Teleport comes through from Kuro. True Shot Barrage will tag a couple and spot that this Baron's going down extremely fast. This is just snuck. Magical Journey's going to be there, and goodbye. Gen.G are out of there with a free purple buff on their behind.
this is Bard's strat.
See split push from Kuro on the bottom side as he switched to the Ignite after utilizing his teleport. Inner turret goes down for free, but it looks like Kuro's just going to be able to solo out this Mountain Drake by himself. And KT are just going to buy some time, as you can see. Clid getting taken down relatively low. Trusha Barrage softens up the 280 carry.
This is Mountain Drake for tank Azuriel.
Yeah,
who has Icebone Gauntlet and Death Dance T-side at this point.
And this inner turret's going to go down, so that is 6 turrets already taken. A large portion of the gold if they're able to win. Remember, Gen.G still has a lead as Cyclone goes in towards the backline. Ruler has to flash immediately. Second Cyclone should be enough. The QSS was unbelievable, and that Tempered Fate was fantastic, but straight up not enough. The Wild Growth is going to completely counter Rascal, and as we talk about it, KT deliver. Beautiful, by the way, not enough. Tempered Fate, amazing, not enough. And without Ruler and without Rascal, what does Gen.G do? Like, Clid's too squishy, Kellen's too squishy, BDD wants to be able to insect, but he's not going to be able to do anything because there's a damn Mountain Soul denying all of his damage as Clid just going to walk straight up to them, trying to deal with all of these minions. And they're so damn tanky.
Yeah.
A straight up damage dealer carry with armor penetration.
With tanking as well.
And he can tank. As there's a flash. Tucson gets out of it.
And he has
holds onto his. Well. Yep. This is what we wanted to be talking about when we were discussing Ezreal. Is once again we're going to go forward. There's the Emperor's Divide. It's going to get Rascal knocked up though. The Gargoyle Stoneplate should keep him alive for a little bit longer, but aiming just straight up doesn't care. Arcane shifts to the side. Rascal is so close to dead and will be taken down. Aiming is a one-man army. It's the double kill. Can he chase down Clid is the question, who uses his ulti for defense and will make it under his Nexus turrets. BDD might be in trouble though as Ruler. This is the matchup, right? This should be Aphelios winning, but he's running for the hills in front of just aiming.
He tanks, but also attacks at the same time.
He defends, but also he attacks. He does all of the things as aiming's just going to run at Ruler. They do need the exhaust, because there's the Arcane Shift, and the Mystic Shot will be enough. Is it going to be the unofficial Penta as the GA is procced, and Tucson is going to take a turn. Smeb's going to take down the Azir, and KT will crush the first. Destroyed in the Jax versus Camille matchup, but Smeb's going to go back to an old favorite. The Jace is to be locked in on the top side, and he's just going to let him have it for free. Okay, Tucson going to get snared, and there's the volley. Tucson should just be dead here. One more auto attack, and there we go. Snared up, zombie Tucson. Not going to be able to do anything. He's got teleport, so it's not going to be the end of the world as he picks up at least BDD. Not going to find the taunt that he really wanted. Rascal looking for more. Meanwhile, Ruler just kiting here towards the bottom side. Decimating Smash is decent. As in the meantime, Clid is just taking down this Infernal Drake, and aiming gets snared. Oh my god, pops like a balloon. This bottom lane, we spoke about it, it is so volatile. And once they start autoing you, they're probably going to do it for a really long time, unless you're under your turret.
I mean, this is the reason why Smeb really needs to work really hard, because their bot lane is having so hard time under the bot lane. And because of the matchup, that counter pick should work out, but it looks like
that's
so
just an arrow into the face, and Ruler will just kill Tucson. Try and defend his 100% win rate. It's not working so far. They're on track to being perfect game at this particular point in time as KT going to take down the first Rift Herald of the game. Clid getting taken down extraordinarily low and will just die. All right, Tucson going to grab that first kill. So. And that's a mark that Clid's just gathering here in the meantime, by the way.
Yeah, this time around he's on losing AD carry position. Like when he was support, he was just going around all around the map, but yeah.
Yep, ulti's going to come out, Decimating Smash comes in, but I think Tucson is still dead. Kellen tanks up the turret for a little while as Tucson knows that he's not going to be able to catch up to the Karma. Might help save this turret as the zombie son. The rest of KT are in the area though. They're looking to take down this Cloud Drake, which is live, and yeah, Tucson's right in amongst everything, but thankfully he does have his choo-choo train. He's going to be absolutely fine. Kuro Destiny's forward is going to be able to find Rascal here. Throws down the ulti. BDD doesn't find too many knockups, but the Trundle has already fallen. And Tucson tethered up immediately as he comes in. It's going to be a decent triple knock up there from the Scion, but he is so weak. Aiming comes on over. And the Scion is going to survive for the moment. Massive damage, actually, but Tucson has to flash. Oh, is it going to be enough damage? The answer is no, and the volley's not going to...
That actually can help Camille. And Jace is going to fall down after this dive, or...
Maybe. Does try and deal with this minion wave as Kuro's going to teleport in, looking to try and attack Rascal here as yet. Klid's just dead unless he uses his ultimate. Nope, he actually moves out of turret range, uses the ulti there as Smeb is going to fall down. Ruler steps into the Lamb's Respite as Rascal should at least fall down. Aiming's going to be able to grab that one. Now Bono looking to try 1v3 alive. And we are river ramming around Shirley. This control ward will be taken down. KT grouped as 5. Decimating Smash being channeled. Gen.G looking to come on over. There's the taunt. Lands onto Tucson. He's going to go down to about half health as Smeb's just taken down by himself in the pit. Rascal dives on forward. Good gold card, but that's used purely defensively as the Zombie Scion is just being toyed with at the minute. And Gen.G getting super...
That's the problem.
It's looking really dicey. They do have pick potential, right? But you're right. I just don't think that they're able to actually finish anyone off. Rite of Ages is starting to stack here for Kuro, and he's looking to collect his Lichbane as soon as possible, but currently he's being routed in the jungle. Destiny is what he's considering right now, is Shirley. Will she get a charge off? The answer is yes, and she completes the turret as in goes the ulti from Tucson. They do manage to take down Ruler, actually, as Tucson, standing in the Lamb's Respite, he's going to keep himself alive. Maybe a bit of a mistime there from Klid. He's done that before, actually, as Gold Card will follow the Kindred. Wildcards, fair bit of damage there, and now KT feeling like it could be their opportunity. Justice Punch from BDD doesn't get him close enough, and Gen.G now underneath that turret, but it looks like this Mountain Drake is what's on KT's mind.
That was great.
Looking to try and capitalize on that one. So Bono moving towards the top side here. Tucson is already up there. And the choo-choo train has left the station. My God, that damage! Just insane. As the Dawning Shadow flies forward, the taunt's brilliant onto Kuro, though, who dies before he can get anything done. The Trundle inside that one immediately flashes out as Klid's going to follow him. That's going to secure that kill, as now Tucson should be going down. Yep, Ruler's just going to cut this one out also easily. And remember, KT started this. Just didn't quite work out in the end.
The difference between last teamfight and this teamfight is...
Night and day, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly didn't get one shot, and that was great ultimate usage by Klid as well. And this is what Gen.G was looking for. And for sure they can end up Nashor because they have no jungler KT side.
Yeah. I mean, Smeb might be able to get some kills here. The teleport's going to come forward from Kuro. They are looking to try and get something done, but the Baron is going to fall down, and Gen.G should be able to disengage, especially with Ruler there with those volleys. Gold card comes in, and Kuro is unfortunately going to miss that in Fog of War.
And yeah, it's only TF is actually kind of unknown.
Focusing. Level advantages are just gigantic. Skuro is going to head towards level 13 and at least manages to get ahead of Klid, which is something that you don't really want to be talking about, really. You're talking about an even game. As KT will be able to move up here and at least defend their inhibitor. But Ruler, the inner turret is going to be taken down. Good stun there onto Tucson. That may just be him dead, because as you can see, the kite is pretty strong. Kuro comes from the side, that's going to defend. But man, I think Kuro's heading towards his first Twisted Fate loss.
Yeah, and they're just so far ahead, so it doesn't matter if they're doing 1-3-1 or
it's an
any other rotation.
Gold lead.
Yeah, because KT lost all the engage tools and trying to cut Rascal here.
Yep, Dawning Shadow keeps Smeb alive as Rascal down very, very low. Tucson comes on in. Physical damage, so that shield actually not going to affect as the Empowered Shock Blast does decent work there onto BDD. Gold card comes out, and there goes the Gargoyle. Maybe biting off a little bit more than good old Gen.G could chew.
On the top side, yeah, I mean, they were doing 1-3-1, but this is the reason why you don't do 1-3-1 in this meta.
Does Klid have 9 marks?
Yep.
9 was being caused. Smeb trying to jump onto Rascal, who's just going to dive back in, gets himself the... yeah, the ulti, and that's a very, very dead Smeb. And he's going to get punished, so the Camille does fall down. Can't Hextech ultimatum everyone. He sees that as 50 gold. He's going to be able to walk over and collect. Looks like Ruler has an idea that he's going to take it away himself. As Gen.G, they move on in. They want to create as much pressure as possible. As there's the train. Ruler's going to flash, actually, as the pillar is pretty good. Decimating Smash lands, but Heroic Entrance is going to be there. Kuro flashes out of the way of BDD, but Rascal's right there to pick up the pieces. Gold card lands as they're trying to turn this, and it looks like Rascal will be falling down. Yes, he does go. As Dawning Shadow comes in as well. Tucson bought a lot of time as BDD goes golden at right the last second. And then they get onto the Lamb's Respite. Clid goes over the wall. Kellen going to try and keep himself alive. The range not quite there as Smeb dives over the wall and takes down Clid. And now Ruler's trying to cut it out, but he can't do it. And KT somehow win exactly that. Throw pretty close to collecting that as Smeb. Oh my god, the second hit of that is just disgusting damage out of Rascal. And not a lot that Smeb is where thumbs up, thumbs down. But now with Smeb dead, this should be Gen.G able to get rid of at least all of the inhibitors. I don't know whether they can siege the turrets, but they may just try. As KT do at least not have to deal with Baron at the moment. It's still available. It's marks for Clid as well, actually. Bono puts down a pillar. What are they going to do? KT doesn't have ulti, remember, so Gen.G just move themselves back to the Baron. And it should be all too easy. Taunt now on cooldown as Tucson trying to fight against Rascal. Once again, that E just doing way too much work. BDD off to the side. Okay. Aiming starting to do some work as the Baron is going to take down Kindred. Clid's just not having his series, is he?
Yeah. Clid and Ruler, they're just having some struggle moments, but
there is some moments where things get rough, aren't there?
that was great burst by Smab and aiming over the wall. Even though, I mean, Smab is all about the late game team fight, I guess, you know?
Doesn't matter what he's playing, yeah. Lethality Jace, still all about the team fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now KT are going to do Baron, I guess. It's gone down pretty slowly, though, as you can see. 4 members here in the pit. Kellen's going to be there. As we'll see whether KT can actually get out of this one. It's a Hail Mary, if ever I've seen one, as back is being channeled. And you can see Kuro's trying to get out, but that's 2 kills already. And there's no flash here for Kuro, so he's going to go down. Sion killed Camille. Don't know how that happened, but it did. And now the Heroic Entrance is going to bring BDD over for his deserved quadra kill, potentially, as the snare is going to come in. And there we go. The taunt lands, and BDD gets his Justice Punch. 6,000 damage.
BDD's on fire. BDD's on fire.
Hey, but at least KT got the Baron.
Oh, yeah.
Am I right?
I mean, they tried their best, you know? That was the best choice that they could do.
That's true. That's true.
After, like, 3 inhibs, you know?
Oh, did Aiming only barely not have his flash? I mean, Smeb's... Oh, it's so sad. But it's great for Gen.G, and it's great...
Champions for the random skirmishes, you know, they have so many tools to move around on map, and they are all mobile.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Sort of do whatever you want, as Amy's going to get slowed down. And Ruler even getting a ward into the brush. Cancels that auto, but that's all right. Down to 200 health. Is he going to have another? Oh, my God.
Almost.
Actually had to skill Arcane Shift to get himself out of the way there. As
Kellen is coming.
Oh my god, how did Aiming not know that? Even more. Pings out onto exactly where Clid and BDD are. But Gen.G, they're looking to try and do a bit of, okay, Cosmic Binding not going to land. There's the playback. Kellen does all that he can to try and survive, but there's even a Twisted Fate in this lane.
And maybe... I don't... Yeah, I mean, I just want to say that I feel like Tushin is like Healy-san in KR version, you know? Like when he plays good, like he's a monster, he's a god, you know? So this time around, he's performing really good.
Well, Hook is going to land. This is what happens when you have top prio, guys. Gold card comes in, trying to lock up BDD, but looks like Kuro is going to fall down. Wildcards are good, though, and he gets himself out. The kickback onto Bono, doesn't have a safeguard, but my God, they can't catch up to him. Clid's desperately trying to get on top of Tucson, as Aiming looking to try and take down the Troll. The Q lands, just to add insult to injury, and KT... This Mountain Drake, and we'll have a glimpse of what our soul is going to be for game number 3. Looks like it's going to be Ocean. And so, oh my God, if KT got a quad stack of Ocean Drakes, with this
See
composition.
it from the CS difference. Their AD carry and mid lanes are still fine. It's only jungle and support.
I mean, they're 20 or 30
struggling.
CS ahead in every single lane.
Yeah.
As Tempered Fate, it can do that. Completely denies Shelly's charge. This Kuro will turn up and poke her eye out. So a few plates are denied there. As that's a Cyclone. As Rascal does still have ulti remaining, remember. So Rascal might actually be able to turn this one. There's the ult. See whether he has the burst damage, and there's the flash and the added range on the crushing. Working out. For a Lee Sin comp, that's what you want. For a TF comp, that's what you want. But for winning the game, you kind of need to do what BDD's doing right here, which is taking down the first turret of the game. And now Rascal's just going to run his way out. In the meantime, the Dragon should just be taken. The outer turret bot lane also going to be taken down. Kuro is going to be able to get in here as Rascal just wants to kill. Wants to give the kill only over to the Bard, but instead, Aiming's going to get an assist as well. Rascal just runs them around, and they get to Soul Point.
Yeah, 43 stacks, and they won it. That is true.
If they release an MMO, there needs to be like consistent Ash arrows just flying through the sky. As Cleared is going to start off a bit of a fight. Magical Journey going to get Tucson to safety as in goes Bono, Aiming, trying to get some work done here as Bono gets booped back. Ruler tagged by the True Shot barrages. Rascal straight up whiffs the ulti and will be punished instantly for it. BDD throws down his, but he's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way, and KT find themselves exactly the skirmish they were looking for and augment it with the... Oh my god, okay. Goodbye, Cleared. Goodbye out of turret mid lane. Goodbye, Gen.G's mental. And KT...
Second place or third place. They are looking for winning LCK, but...
Well, Bono might be helping them out here as the teleport does come in. He's going to need another safeguard to those. True Shot barrage flies over Cleared. They do lose the Lee Sin, but now Smeb lying in wait. Rascal going to spot him out there. Completely juiced when it comes to the cooldown reduction. And now Smeb is in a hell of a lot of trouble. Not enough decoy there as there's a massive ulti. Gets a quadra knockup actually as Tempered Fate comes down. But remember, this is 4 versus 5. And KT may not want it. Aiming's trying to do what he can, but that ult's going to land from Rascal. There's now Kuro over the wall. The Lee Sin is dead. No smites available. And KT may just have to give up Ocean Soul and possibly just the game.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Aiming, QSS, flash, Arcane Shift, gets himself out of the way. As Ocean Drake's just going to be given up. And
so it's gone.
That's a disaster. I think it might be just
Like built from the early game. He's already fall down and destroyed completely by Gen.G. So all they need to do is just pray for this miracle team fight.
Ruler has to flash. Kellen gets caught by the Tempered Fate. Hook's going to land onto Aiming, but I think Kellen is just dead. Do manage to lock that one down. Kuro got a little bit overexcited there as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow will put him into the grave. And the Sand Soldiers are now looking for even more. Aiming, can he do it again? Remember, this is against the Ocean Soul. And Smeb gets pushed out of the way. A massive knock-up, but not quite enough damage just yet as the Q's going to land. Bono locks down the kill onto the Malphite as he flashes himself out. BDD down extraordinarily low, and Tucson, he can't out-damage the damn Ocean Soul! And the triple kill comes in. That's 100% that Ocean Drake that did it. And Leandri's completed, and Ruler, like you were talking about, looking to get caught out of position. He's well dead.
Oh my god.
And
cast a curse, I guess.
We're both doing it, man. I'm really glad. For the Baron. All right, this is a Hail Mary, 100%. They are stacked together, and there's a Malphite on the enemy team as Tucson gets his Magical Journey through, but the ultimate does come out from BDD, and now Aiming, trying to get into position, not quite able to get the snare as Rascal down to about half. KT, they're still on the Baron. They want to be able to take this one down. Clid very, very close to dead as he gets exhausted. That Mystic Shot not quite able to land, but the Ezreal is just taken down. The Baron should be taken yet again here as, in goes Smeb. Bono's going to die. And with Rascal still alive, I don't know whether KT are going to be able to kill them here. Smeb is up as well. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is going to look majestic as it flies on forward. As there's the gold card. But Kuro, that is a filthy pillar that is going to cause his death. And Rascal, the lead, is aiming, looks for Rascal, but doesn't manage to hit him with any abilities or auto attacks or anything, as the ulti is completely avoided. Good kickback there from Bono as well, as the Tempered Fate going to buy them some time to try and get through the actual mountain that is Malphite. As Smeb dives into the backline, Ruler's trying to kite as Kuro is going to get there. A great Zhonya's is going to come down, and Ruler is dead yet again. Kuro gets himself out of the fight also, but Smeb has fallen. Tucson now going to be in trouble as in goes BDD. The Sand Soldiers set up, and it is Tucson that's going to fall down. Gen.G are very, very strong, super far ahead. They've got Baron, they've got the Ocean Soul, but somehow KT are still finding some good aspects of a team fight. But it's not looking like it's going to be enough.
BDD, when he's on Azir, like he is so strong and always like playing so good, so well on that champion. And this time around with Ocean Drake, is helping him as well. So there's no doubt Gen.G's should go really high up.
I guess it should just keep going up, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Ashe arrow, just keeps going. As this cheeky little ward is doing a lot of work here for KT.
Double smite.
Yeah, aiming gets hit. As there's the Tempered Fate. Buys a little bit of time here for KT, but Smeb looking to come in through the backside. The Elder Drake is taken. I don't think Gen.G could get any stronger than they are right now, and aiming's going to sacrifice himself into 4 people.
Ocean Drake, Soul, and Elder.
Yep. And they just had Baron, and they're really far ahead.
And he can for sure dance here.
Yeah. And Clid is going to press his R button, run after Smeb. Smeb does have the Executioner's Calling, but I don't know whether he's going to win this one. Is the second
He's
Cyclone
gonna actually lose?
Oh,
no way.
Yeah, Clid
Nope.
able to take him down in the end, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. That's what happens when you get down to 20% health. That dragon comes down and just eats you. As Bono going to get booped back, and Gen.G will right the ship